Zombies. The mere concept of them has terrified humans for generations. Are many different variations for these beings. From the track star zombies shown in the film 28 Days Later, to the slower, but arguably much more terrifying walkers from the Walking Dead series. These abominations will love nothing more than to hunt you down and turn you into their midday snack. Hello, everyone. My name is Irving Garcia, and this is my teammate.
Hello, guys. This is Julian.
Today, we will be presenting the topic for our group project, the zombie apocalypse. So, just what exactly are zombies? Well, according to History.com, a zombie, according to pop culture and folklore, is usually either a reawakened corpse with a ravenous appetite or someone bitten by another zombie infected with a zombie virus. Zombies are usually portrayed as strong but robotic beings with rotting flesh. Attracted to a horde like mentality, their only mission is to feed. Despite their origin or makeup of these creatures, one thing can be said for certain. They are a horrifying force to be reckoned with and have the potential to end society and the world as we know it. So, how would one survive such a devastating zombie apocalypse? Well, my friends, you are in luck. We are here to give you 3 locations in our local area that just might ensure your survival.
So, the first location is the Franklin Mountains. The Franklin Mountains are an excellent region. Their outstanding elevation of 7,192 feet makes it one of the 50 tallest mountains in Texas. According to National Geographic, the rock landscapes even provide refuge and protection for fleeing and invading armies. As we've seen in the movies, for example, Resident Evil, War C, even I don't know if you've seen the Independence movie. One of the pilot's mom goes to the top of the building because she knew that she could be rescued if she was on top of the building because it gives soldiers or whoever is driving a helicopter easier access to the building. One of the first things that survivors do is to get on top of a location because most of the droves are on the ground. Being on top means more access to aerial aid, which could be rescue or providing any aid, which could be humanitarian aid, military aid to help the survivors live. Uh, in addition, being in a high location means having the high ground. When responding to a zombie apocalypse, it's not just about hiding, but also fighting. And that is exactly why the Franklin Mountains geological position comes in handy. Holding the high ground offers a substantial advantage point with a wide field of view. These mountains spread 3 miles wide and they enable surveillance of the surrounding landscape, easier to be on the lookout for potential threats. Uh, Not only do they provide security, but also a way of escape. If for some reason survivors get themselves trapped or need to get down, what they can do is use the tramway. Um, if for some reason they decide to get out of there by biking, running, or walking, they will get themselves spotted easily. But in a tramway, they can uh, get down faster and safer. The Weiler aerial tramway covers 196 acres of land of the east side part of the mountains, and it gives plenty of time to think of a plan to flee to another safe location. All of the discussed make the Franklin Mountains a perfect location to withstand a zombie apocalypse. Next up is location number two.
The border factories. The factories surrounding the flag building for El Pasoans Fighting Hunger by the Alameda International Bridge would make an excellent location to hold up in, mainly because it is a collection of different locations altogether. It is nestled between the city limits of Socorro and El Paso City. Now, here are a few reasons why I believe this location would be most ideal. First off, it has an open landscape, making the area easy to monitor and survey for potential threats and for geological reasons. To begin building, there are multiple buildings to clear and reinforce one at a time, eventually getting to the point where you can start building a community that can be easily interconnected and patrolled, with each building dedicated to serving a separate function. Now, speaking about those buildings, those surrounding businesses and warehouses may have contents that are of extreme value. Those warehouses being places such as Sarah Farms, EP Logistics, and Pan American Way may be able to provide a sustainable means of production. This will also aid in the production of crops, as the food storages of El Pasoans Fighting Hunger may be plentiful, but that food is bound to run out eventually or expire altogether. According to an article written by Hobby Farms, some of the key ingredients for growing crops consist of the following: healthy soil, fresh seed, proper establishments, pest protection, good moisture, and proper weed management. That which the landscape does not provide can in turn be supplemented by the surrounding structures. Now, when it comes to security, the border wall nearby, separating US from Mexico, can provide a decent protection from the south. It would protect the community from zombies' well known horde like behavior and enable them to be dealt with at small batches at a time, as opposed to being overrun altogether. It's not good news. Now, possibly the most important reason why this location is ideal is because, well, both crops and humans need water to survive. However, water can be a precious commodity during the end times, especially clean water. The nearby Jonathan W. Rogers treatment plant by the area would provide a sustainable source of clean water for the community. Referencing a blog given to us by the CDC website, after an emergency, especially flooding, runoff containing livestock waste, human sewage, chemicals, and other contaminants, such as zombies, can taint the water used for drinking, cooking, or cleaning. That puts the population in extreme risk of infection, not just zombie infection, but all types of infection altogether. Does not having dirty water or no water at all will not secure your future in any location. Well, well, that has been my reasons for why this location would be perfect for the zombie apocalypse. Now, let's move on to our following location. Number 3.
Location number three is Fort Bliss. It's been known that Fort Bliss is the largest United States Army Forces Command. Its unique position in El Paso makes it a great location to get refuge. Although it's in the city, it is somewhat isolated from from the rest, since it's composed of barbed wire and walls to prevent trespassing, acting more like a private fortress. It has an area of around 1,700 square miles, and it also has the largest runway in the United States. Since it's a military camp, it is perfect for survivors to defend themselves from the zombies. Fort Bliss counts with Abraham tanks, F-16 fighter jets, assault rifles, and ammunition. Assault rifles could be SCARs, M16s, pistols, uh, a wide range of guns. According to military bases, Fort Bliss is home of the U.S. Army Air Defense Artillery Center, which is currently the U.S. Army's largest center for educating and training air defense artillery soldiers and units. So, in case you wanted to take down zombies by a lot, a little bit of training to pilot a fighter jet would eliminate a big chunk of zombies. Because it is located far from the mountains, its geography it's mostly flat. For more protection, one could install tall barricades around the area. The flat ground will make will make the process easy since it's not rocky or bumpy. If the city were to fail, Fort Bliss will be the last location to be invaded because the military will be the first to face off against the zombies. According to the United States Army website, FORSCOM, which stands for United States Army Forces Command, is the largest United States Army command and provider of expeditionary, regionally engaged, campaign capable land forces to combat combatant commanders. In addition, there are grocery stores, gas pumps within the area, making it almost self-sufficient. They have a history of helping in the past. They have helped they have helped people from El Paso when in past floods or whenever there was a famine. Definitely, the last place you should worry about is Fort Bliss because it's a military camp. They are capable of defending themselves. And now let's pass the mic to now let's pass the mic over to Irving.
Well, there you have it, folks. Three locations to survive the zombie apocalypse. We have the Franklin Mountains, the border factories, and of course, Fort Bliss. So, how about it? Can you think of any location within the local area that trumps ours? If so, well, congratulations. You just might be a bona fide zombie survivalist. Let's survive this apocalypse together, shall we? the project was this project was honestly a ton of fun to work on, and we appreciate you guys sticking around to the end. Stay safe out there, y'all. Oh, also one more thing. Try not to get your brain eaten. Good night.